name is Bella. I'm a Yusuf and I'm in J1 class. Today I will tell you about lesson 167. Phonics, spelling, reading and activity. We'll do phonics first. Let's read the chart 10 and chart 11. Walk in well. W-H, walk, walk, walk. In earth, in earth. E-A, air in bear. E-A-R, air. Oat and goat, O-L-D, oat. Ear in here, ear in ear, E-A-R, ear. E in rainy, Y-E. And in serpent, E-N. S in pinches, E-S. O in shovel, O. And a banana. Now let's do chart 11. And a banana. A. R in star, A-W, E in street, E-A-E. In giant tree. Đừng bói. Mẹ đừng bói nó phá cái máy rồi.
Kìa để cho nó cái gì rồi bói. Cọ cái đầu xuống cho nó ngồi nó mà có thấy luôn cái nó mà ngồi mà gài chứ hay đấy con. Nó mệt cân mắt.
Cái máy thì
Kia đó mà.
Bơi bị đụng tay bơi mà đụng tay mà cầm cái máy bơi xoay ngang lận mà.
Sao?
Tay
thôi được rồi.
Chi rồi. In brain I-E. Bơi đâu có đụng.
Tập trung lại đâu có nói gì hết kìa ha. Mong con này cái máy
A-W-R-R-R-E-N-G-E-A-E-E. O in shovel, O. In ditch, D-G-E. Now let's do spelling. Let's read the poem In the Heart of the Seas. In the Heart of the Sea by Kate Browns. In the heart of the seas, buried deep so deep. Dear little plant, lay flat as asleep. Wait, said the ship stands and creep to the light. Wait, said the rain. Wait, said the voice as a raindrop of ice. The little plant heard and it rose to see what a wonderful outside world might be. Oh, the wonderful tree, the wonderful seed by Woden. In the heart of the seed by Woden be wrapped by Kate Browns. Now let's read the spelling chart. Lace, L-A-C-E, lace. Ice, I-C-E, ice. Price, P-R-I-C-E, price. Circus, C-I-R-C-U-S, circus. C-I-T-Y-C-T. Put, P-U-T, put. Boy, oi. B-O-Y, boy. Bicycle, B-I-C-Y-C-L-E, bicycle. Now let's do reading. I hate reading. Reading mãi. Let's read this one. First, down by the sea. Down deep below sea. Cái chi ri. Đã mình đón 70 rồi, hỏi bằng. Don't move about or try to pick out. She warned to the baby bumps. Mother seals quickly dive into the water. Don't move about or try to pick out. She warned the baby bugs. Mother seal quickly dived into the water and swam to the deep blue sea. She went and caught some fish to eat. While she was gone, the twin bugs lay still. They didn't move about, and they didn't try to pick out how fast the twin bugs grew. When they were 2 days old, they were big enough to swim. Mother seal pushed them into the water. Their heads wet. Đừng có lên đây nữa. Their heads went down and their paws went up. And they were both crying. Then they be born around with their feathers. After that, the twin pups swam into the water all day long. Mẹ quậy quá! Sometimes they played with Chip, other seal pups. They dive for shells to toss them into the air. Then they grab a jellyfish. And they learn to catch fish for zippers. When they are tired, they can climb up onto the ice. Then they just for fun, one twin push the other into the water. Don't push, scolded Mother Seals. We like to slip and slide. They put twin pups together. First we slide on the ice. Then we slide into the water. After that, everyone called the twins to slip and slide. Slip and slide were never still a minute. That was fun. That was fun they had played. Sometimes they play attack and follow the leader with the other seals pup. One day, Mother Seal scratched a hole in the ice for their pups. Now they could swim in the water under the ice near the air hole. She said a bear might be nearby. Next time Mother went fishing in the deep blue sea, a big white bear did come. He snuck around the hole, but the twin pup didn't try to pick up, and they didn't make a sound. After a while, the big bear went away. One day, Slip and Slide were chasing fish in the deep blue sea. What fun! Slide chased a big one way out to the sea. All the students saw water spot up in the air. It was Kelly, a whale. How big he looked! Kelly eats little seals. Throw Slide. Slide quickly straight up out of the water and for as far as he could. And he barked and barked. His bark was so loud that Mother Seal heard him. She quickly swam to her pup. Dive under the ice, she cried. Slide dive. Mother Seal started too. The Slide swam under the floating ice and bumped his head. Mother Seal stayed under the water, the ice. The line to Cullen has gone. Then Slide rode home in his mother's back. Now let's do không biết. And Jesus passed through Jesus, and below there was a man named Charles, which has a chef among the fellows. He was rich, and he sought to see Jesus, and he could not for the purse, because he was little of stature. And he ran before and climbed onto the squirrel tree to see him. For then he was too past that way. And then Jesus came to the place, and looked up, he saw him, and said unto him, Charles, make haste, and come down, for today I must abide at thy house. Now let's do activity. Good manner at schools. Good morning, Miss Mallor. to my teacher. We began class time every morning by saying the plea for the Avars to a continuous lecture. I do not talk when my teacher is talking. I should never enforce someone who is talking. If I have a question, I raise my hand and wait until my teacher calls me. I never tap or pull my teacher to get her attention. I always speak when someone speaks to me. If my teacher calls on me and I do not know the answer, I say I don't know. If someone makes a mistake, I do not laugh. You will make and keep a good friend if you will always do to other people as you wish to have them to do you. I do not push or pull, shove the line. If I attention bump into someone, I say I'm sorry and walk around people who are talking. I do not walk between them. When I have to walk in front of someone, I said, "Excuse me, please." Good manners at church. I was glad when I said unto me, "Let us go into the house of the Lord." I go to church to learn about Lord. I sing about God and I pray about God. I listen to the pastor and my teachers as they teach from God's words. I'm quiet in the church. I do not work or make noise. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you later. Have a nice day.